Hello, I'm Dr. Chaos, welcome back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I got it right that time. So, last time we did finish exploring Atlantis. We got ourselves our Atlantean gear, and now we're gonna start side questing.
Over here.
Hello, ma'am.
Quick, follow me.
Trust a stranger?
I'm no stranger. I'm Elpis, and I've been watching you.
That's not ominous at all.
You know I've faced.
I'll drop the cloak and dagger. I've been training to become like you, but training isn't enough. You're more than a warrior. The blood of the gods runs through your veins.
I thought they preferred Isu in Atlantis.
The Isu may as well be the divine with how they rule. Cold, calculating, indifferent to the people milling beneath them. But it's not just Isu blood that makes you special, is it? There's something else.
I get the
Well,
Isu markings.
You tell me.
I'm talking about this. Your spear.
Showing off for me, are you?
Just a little. Are you impressed?
You're strangely charming. For a thief.
Flattering. But we have business to attend to, the Castis.
So, what do you want from me?
I'm involved with Atlas. He's afraid of taking the relationship public. He says his enemies would exploit me as his weakness, so he keeps me a secret.
Wait,
Okay.
you're in love with Atlas?
From my experience, I'm not sure Isu men truly love. Nevertheless, I need to make him see that I can be his strength. Our partnership might be a key to bridging the gap between Isu and humans.
The last
Your
time.
love is strategic.
If we
The
take
last time they
relationship
did that, there was
public,
a
we could
they
marry and I could rule
caused
the district by
rebellion.
his side, influence policy and ease the tension between the two groups. But so long as I am merely human, it can never be. That's why I want to be like you.
How?
You seem very passionate about Atlantean politics.
Atlas doesn't approach the human and Isu conflict with compassion for humanity. I believe I can bring that compassion.
I had the Isu mark. I guess this was the
It would be
outfit.
nice to have another ally in Atlantis. What's your plan?
At the Adamant Metalon, they harvest a metal used to create devices just like your spear.
My spear is the strongest metal ever forged. Could this be used to forge other weapons?
You've already
Well,
forged 3 of them.
Adamant ingots could. But what
You
I need
forged
is
3
raw
of them,
adamant.
Cassandra.
I know the one who can forge it for me. Atlas can't suspect what I'm up to, so make sure you're not seen.
He doesn't know about this?
I'll tell him the truth when the time is right. Please, hurry back.
Elpis is interesting.
Yeah, she is interesting.
That's the adamant metal Elpis told me about. She said I should get the raw adamant without being seen. Better stay hidden.
I mean, I can see where Atlas is coming from with the hey. People could use you against me thing. Like, oh! I'm not in the... That's...
Looks like this might be where they store the raw adamant after mining it. Got the raw adamant. I'll bring this to Elpis. It's reacting with my stuff somehow. Almost like they were meant to be together.
Oh, I got some easy knowledge for it. Cool. But hopefully it won't go, oh, you were seen on your adventures earlier here, so... To be honest though, oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. There's something I was gonna... What was I gonna say?
Oh, raw adamant, as promised.
Nice to see that you're as skilled as you look. I'm making the right choice to become more like you.
You seem fine to me. I don't know why you're trying to change.
Just as you were destined to be the Castilles, I am destined for this. I just know it.
Humans in Atlantis are lucky to have someone like you fighting for them. You'll make a great leader.
I'm glad you understand what this means to me.
Still, all you have is raw adamant.
Until I take it to a skilled blacksmith so he can forge an Isu device from the adamant.
Well, you know where to find the Castilles when you need her.
The forging takes time. What we do next will change Atlantis irreversibly. You should make sure you complete all your duties as the Castilles before meeting me at the Dome of Atlas.
Ooh, what? Okay, when you say it like that, it makes it seem like you're going to attempt to cause a civil war. Or something along those lines to just forcibly gain power. But, well, I'm trusting you, don't make me regret letting you do stuff. I wonder if this dude will let me move stuff around. Because I remember the last time here seeing the light puzzle. The issue... This would be the second light puzzle the Isu set up. Which isn't a lot, but is it weird that they have two?
Ah, the Castilles. I heard you can help me with the solar floral regeneration project.
The what?
Oh, forgive me. Let me start from the beginning. I'm Neocles, an imperial botanist here in Atlantis. I'm engineering a way to aid floral regrowth.
The flowers here can't just grow on their own?
Oh no! You're not one of those followers of Minerva, are you?
I don't know anyone named Minerva.
Her students are so small-minded about my photosynthesis accelerator. If you want to be a scholar, why follow such a rudimentary doctrine?
Look, do you need something from me?
Oh, apologies, Nicastis. You're new to Atlantis, and I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me begin. Basically, the plants are a key resource for us here. But a few cycles ago, humans overpicked them, and now the air is suffering.
You want to grow more?
In a sense, yes. I have a hypothesis, a theory that using a natural power source stronger than the sun will promote sustainable growth.
You're losing me again.
Cassandra looks so
There are
tired.
devices that project beams of light around the Garden of Triton. Redirecting them using the reflective surfaces would stimulate floral regrowth.
You want me to move your lights?
Yes, and the Castis, taking care of our natural resources, would send a message to all of Atlantis.
A good message, I hope. It looks like all the light beams need to hit that central structure.
We encountered Minerva during our time with Desmond, didn't we?
That must be the device Neocles mentioned. Reminds me of how I opened the door to Atlantis.
Why couldn't you just have aimed it directly at the obelisk?
First one down.
Like, why did you need to set up this, like, this complete redirected all around? Like, the one to get into Atlantis in the first place I can understand. It's meant to be a secret entrance, you know, having it so, hey, sun up means it opens. It's not exactly great for keeping it a secret. But this, it's like, hey, I want to do this thing to help Atlantis. What? Like, but obviously this would have had to be in place already. Like, what is the purpose of the were the purpose of these lights beforehand?
We'll get the flowers growing in no time.
And why couldn't we just have moved these before knowing we had to move? Like, surely Cassandra would be intelligent enough to realize, ooh, move the... Let's move the sticks of light. Right? And this walkway was just completely blocked off by those things. Like...
Beautiful. That should do it. I'll tell Neocles it's done. That doesn't seem good. What happened? I moved your light beams. It seemed to be working, but then...
The beams are aligned, yes, but the power isn't running.
What do you think the problem is?
None of this makes any sense. The light beams should expand across the gardens and present with enhanced photons.
Not the photons.
There might be something wrong with your theory. I still don't see how this light is any better than the sun.
The sun! That's it! The power source must also be displaced, rendering this light no different than the sun. No wonder you're the Dicastis. That's brilliant!
So the next step is...
Go to the control room and make sure the power source isn't displaced.
And what exactly is this source?
An igneous matter consisting of Imperial... It's a rock. Just make sure there's a rock in the control room.
Fine. I'll go see if this rock is there.
I love how he's gonna go for his normal, like, excited, like, lot drawn out explanations. Like it's all. Yeah, Pathorica is what Abstergo calls adamant. Well, an adamant's just the Greek name. What is it actually called? Like, what did the Issa call it?
Looks like Neocles was right. There is no rock here. Hey! Stop right there! Get back here!
My guess is it's...
Oh, Malaka!
the servants of Minerva.
What's the Dicastis doing attacking people?
I'm chasing down a thief. Looks like you're the one who took Neocles' rock.
My name is Melita. I'm an environmental biologist, not a thief. Neocles has no claim to a natural power source like this.
That rock must be worth a lot if you're trying to steal it.
You're the Dicastis and you have no idea what the power source is? Aren't you invested in the future of our resources?
I've been here for a few
It's
days.
easy. Put the rock in Neocles' device, and we'll fix the flowers.
This isn't Neocles' first attempt at population balancing. When the flowers were overpicked and the bees started dying, first he attempted to artificially pollinate the flowers. When he artificially pollinated the flowers, the soil degraded. When the soil...
I get the idea. But then, how would you fix the gardens?
I wouldn't. Nature has been healing itself for eons. Neocles needs to stop meddling.
Melita! You've always been obtuse about the project. No accountability for civilization's impact on the ecosystem.
Insanity is trying the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. When will you accept your hypothesis has failed?
Failed is inaccurate terminology. I simply adjusted my theory after experiencing unintended results.
Yeah, that is how science works. Like, if it doesn't
I
work...
wanted to destroy the power source to end his project once and for all. But as the Vicastis, it should be your decision.
The project Neocles is working on is important for the future of Atlantis. Hand over the rock.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Thank you. This will propel Atlantis' sustainability forward by centuries.
Even though it'll reset in like
All
less
those
than 7
cynics
years.
like Melita will see the progress eventually.
Just be careful. It sounds like your theory could still use some work.
This is the right course of action for all of Atlantis, Dicastis. Trust me. Please, do me the honor of returning the stone to the device.
Like, she was mad because, you know, I attacked her, but she stole something and ran off with it. What do you expect?
There. Atlantis' gardens will be healed in no time.
Oh, can we get easy knowledge for just doing these quests? Cool. Oh, these are precursor boxes. Oh. Oh, the Isu caches are precursor boxes. Why didn't I realize that?
Choice but to face both immediate and future consequences for lifetimes. That takes responsibility.
I hear you, Olivia. You may think I'm crazy, but at least I'm accountable.
Aletha and Layla are bickering again.
Stop her before she kills again!
Leave me alone!
Oh, the poison weapons really screw things over.
Want to tell me what that was all about?
No. I'll be fine. Vicastis! You can make this all go away! My name is Lyra, and you're... you! You've helped so many people. You're amazing and wonderful and powerful and you're here!
Thank you. That's nice of you.
You deserve all the praise and more.
They called you a murderer. You don't seem the type, but as the Castis, I have to be sure.
They're sure I'm responsible for what happened to that poor family. They said it's like the other murders, but I couldn't live with myself, I swear. Please, please clear my name.
Where were you when the family was murdered?
If it happened last night like they said, I was here trying to sleep. Although lately it's been restless, filled with strange dreams. It's always the same one, over and over.
Were you alone?
Well, yes. I've been so tired lately, I decided to stay in.
You said something about other murders.
This was the third time. I just don't understand why they blame me. I don't have the stomach to do that.
I wonder if it's like a split personality.
I'll find out what
thing.
really happened. Just point me in the direction of the attack.
Just down the road. Not too far from here.
If I were you, I'd hide until I return.
Oh, good idea. Thank you. You truly are a great Dicastis.
I understand the things, you're just an idiot.
Hey.
Get away from the people who are trying to kill you. Oh, that's such a great idea. Interesting how there's underwater tunnels. Well, makes sense how there's underwater tunnels, but... Wait, you how did you beat me here? And why are you up here?
Maybe someone around here saw what happened last night.
Is this about what happened last night?
How do you know?
It's all everyone's talking about. And if the Dicastis is here, you must be looking into it.
If you saw or heard anything, I need to know.
I saw it from the distance. Heard it too. Its howl will never leave my mind.
You saw a wolf?
Beast is more like it. If you see it, run!
I'll be careful.
By the sound of things, it's a werewolf-like creature. Oh, it has the assassin logo.
Ah, the great Ligastis. What did I do to deserve a visit?
I'm looking into the attack that happened nearby last night.
Ah, of course. I thought that was meant to be handled already.
You mean the mob harassing that woman?
I've said enough.
I'm the Dicastis, remember? Trust me. People who don't tell me what I want to know end up regretting their silence.
You've already met the guilty one.
Lyra, you agree with the mob?
Of course I do. I'm the one who told them it was her. I saw her last night, bloody and in a frenzy.
It was dark. How do you know it was her?
I know what I saw.
His footprints struck the blood out of the house. Whoever murdered them left this way.
Is it a werewolf?
Stab wounds. They're claw marks.
It's a werewolf of some kind.
This bloodied cloth doesn't match the mother or daughter's robes. It must have come off the murderer. I should return to Lyra and let her know what I found.
Because these are paw prints, hat, and then feet.
Well, did you find out what happened?
The evidence I found was conflicting.
Tell me.
2 people saw what happened. One woman heard a wolf howling. But a man said he saw you, covered in blood and leaving the family's house.
He's lying!
Or mistaken. It was dark, so it could have been anyone. There's more.
Is Lila a
The
werewolf?
killing blows weren't made by a weapon.
Then by what?
It almost looked like claw marks. And then there was this piece of cloth. It didn't match the clothes of anyone there.
That's mine! How did it get there? Someone wants me to look like I was responsible. Tell me the truth, Dicastis.
So I just quickly looking up, was there werewolves in Greek mythology? Yes, there was. Turned into werewolves, or directly created by Hecate. But she is a werewolf.
Whether it was a wolf or something else, it's clear it wasn't you.
Of course it wasn't, but why would someone make it seem like I'm the murderer?
We'll figure that out together. After I kill the beast.
You're going to kill it?
What other choice is there? Do you want another mob after you?
No, of course not. I've just always hated the killing of animals.
If I don't kill it now, it will kill someone later.
I have a friend who can keep me safe while you end this.
To find the beast and kill it before it grows bloodthirsty. Again.
But yeah, it's clear that she's a werewolf anyway. Or similarly enough to a werewolf. Like she can turn into a wolf of some kind. Oh, this is what these corpses are.
This is no ordinary wolf. Malaka, Lira.
It was me! What am I?
I've seen this before. A Minotaur, Cyclops, Goron. All were humans possessed by powerful issue devices. The only way I could stop them was by killing them. But you're able to change back. Somehow you're different.
I don't remember coming here. Or why?
If I had to guess, that side of you knew it was caught. Maybe it thought coming out here was the only choice it had.
That side of me. I've had dreams lately of being in a bright room, tied down, pain throughout my body.
Oh, I wonder if you
But
were
now,
one of the people
I think
experimented
that all
on.
really happened. I did kill them then. I don't remember it, but it was me, wasn't it? If you knew you would harm people again, and you could never control yourself, never stop, would you?
Would I what?
Jump?
Of course I wouldn't. There are always answers.
How could that be? It feels so permanent.
It's only one part of you. It's not all of you. I know what it's like to be part human and part something else. Trust me, you can live with this burden.
I'm not as strong as you are.
Look at yourself. Yes, you are. You're stronger than you think. Plus, I've been thrown off a cliff before. I wouldn't recommend it.
But you're still here.
I am. And you are too.
You're right. Now that I know what's inside of me, I can do something about it. And I know who can help. Thank you.
Wonder if she was one of the humans that was experimented on in the Olympus project.
I hope she'll be okay.
Was it mentioned there's a thing, the Olympus project, which is basically, you know, them experimenting on humans, seeing what they can do? Seeing what they could do to change the humans. I should clarify that. So so this dude's blunt and aggressive, and there's some sort of violence going on in his jurisdiction.
Issue technology can and will change whoever isn't strong enough to command it. That explains your own aggression, Layla.
I'm still me. I'm not as weak as you think I am.
Let's go.
Does Hades not care that his horse is stolen? Or his other horse? Because I have 2 of Hades' horses now.
That must be Amphiris. Why so many?
Let her pass.
Amphiris, if this is how you treat humans, I can see why you need so many guards.
These aren't humans. They are animals. An animal should be in cages.
I'm sure everything you do isn't without reason. But if you didn't call them animals, you might get a better reaction.
A human did this to me while I slept. When they came to kill me, I survived. But they slaughtered my daughter like an animal. Humans don't act with logic or reason.
Multiple
Good
Isu
or
have
bad,
tried to
they
kill
are
me,
driven
so
by a will to survive.
neither do the Isu.
A trait we implanted to ensure efficiency. But that will become a kindled flame of insurrection. You led a rebellion yourself in Elysium, so I know you understand. If we don't act, the city will burn and many more lives will be lost.
I don't see an army marching on Poseidon.
This one said they plan to launch an attack. Someone needs to destroy the resistance before that happens.
That's not a small request. Despite what you think, all humans aren't a threat.
It is the only path I see. But you are the Dicastis. Only you can choose the correct course of action.
So this destroy their supply. So killing the leaders.
Killing people will just make the fire spread faster.
Yeah.
Now, if we destroy their supplies and their weapons, they can't oppose the issue.
I admire your optimism. But I fear it will not be enough. However, it's your decision to make.
Just leave it to me. I'll send a message they won't forget.
Very well. You'll find the traitorous humans at an abandoned farmstead. Return to me when the situation is resolved.
Oh yeah, I have the fire bow, which will be useful.
Stop there! This is no place for you.
I should be extra careful in this area.
Are you sure there are reasons to kill her, she said? You kidding? I heard she's already killed 2. I don't know. I think we'd have heard.
to form a resistance if they have no supplies.
Castis, I'm glad to see you return safely. I almost considered sending a regiment of my guard after you.
I've slaughtered so many
That
people.
would have been overkill.
You can never be too careful when dealing with violent humans. Come, tell me, has the resistance been quashed?
I destroyed their supplies and equipment.
You believed you saved lives by being merciful, but the truth is that more will die in the end.
I promise you, they're no threat.
You underestimate them. Yes, you've taken their means of striking now, but they would regroup and find more weapons. All you have done is delay the inevitable.
Then guard the weapon stockpiles.
That's
What?
one Arkham helped. I hope they're not all this intense.
Like you're going on, oh, they're just gonna get more. Then make sure the weapons are secure. Don't let them take any more. Like, I should not have to explain this. I'm only a human, and yet I have better grasp of this than you do, apparently. Eastern part of the... So, Domo of Lesbios, Domo of Ampheris. So, south. But yeah, that... Like, he's like, oh, they're just gonna get more weapons. Then... lock down all places that they can possibly get weapons from. If you don't... If you actually make sure they can't get weapons, then, you know, they can't go up against you. Like, it'll be a lot harder for them to fight without any weapons. You're complaining that they're gonna fight. We've taken away all their weapons. Why are you gonna let them get more?
An arena seems like a strange place to find an Archon.
Gadaros.
Ah, the Castis! Thank the stars! I was beginning to lose all hope!
Atlas said you needed help.
You don't understand the responsibility on my shoulders. It's my job to concoct entertainment for the masses. But I fear the crowd have grown bored of my grand spectacles.
I've seen some good plays. And some bad ones.
We need more than a simple play. If the audience leave my shows bored and restless, who knows what they'll start plotting?
You think they'll become violent?
My purpose is to keep them preoccupied so they can't be violent.
Bread and circus.
Trying to distract people from their problems will only work for so long.
I misspoke. I've seen what these humans are capable of, given the chance. I'm not distracting them, merely keeping them happy.
So give the people what they want.
What they want, yes. Yes! I can hear the cheers now! The legendary Di Castis Cassandra takes on Atlantis' finest warriors! You must take part in my next event!
Sure.
Sounds like a Bangration. I can definitely help with that.
Not exactly. But I was inspired by your efforts in Elise. I know you'll do an exemplary job entertaining the crowds as you did then. If we pull this off, we'll be the talk of the city.
This was the Olympics part.
It's worth a try.
Elise was the Olympics. Cool. But that'll happen next time. Bye.